I've dealt with chronic tension headaches and neck pain for years. Osteopaths and physical therapists have all told me the same thing. I've got a weak neck, and honestly, I'm sick of it. The pain sits right here at the base of my skull, and my posture? Garbage. I'm constantly slouching, constantly cracking my neck, and just trying to get relief. Recently, my sister-in-law told me about something she saw on TikTok, adult tummy time. It's the same tummy time that babies do, except we get to use our phones and scroll YouTube shorts instead of watching Cocomelon.
Like a baby, you lie on your stomach to strengthen your neck muscles.
It sounds silly, but honestly, at this point, I'm down to try anything. So I'm committing to 30 days of adult tummy time to see if it'll actually make a difference in my neck muscles. Our neck muscles aren't challenged by modern life anymore, and that's where adult tummy time is supposed to step in. The idea behind tummy time is simple. We lie on our stomachs to put our heads in a position that our neck has to support. We spend most of our days at our desks, on our phones, or on our couches. None of those positions challenge our necks. Some positions even make it worse by pulling our head forward into a tech neck position, which just scrunches the muscles in the back of our neck and keeps them tight all the time. Okay, so what does this challenge actually look like? For the next 30 days, I'm going to spend 10 minutes a day doing this. Tummy time. The only things I need to make sure of are 1. My head can't droop or lean forward. 2. I can't support my head with my hands. And finally, I have to do tummy time for 10 minutes straight every single day. Now, how will I make sure this actually made a difference? Well, at the end of the 30 days, I'll look back and ask myself, have my tension headaches gone away? Do I still feel the need to crack my neck as often? And has my posture changed at all? I doubt I'll see much on the posture side, but it's worth a look at anyway. So nothing left to do now, but get started. Day 1 of tummy time. Let's see how this goes. This is not a position I'm used to being in. Set a timer for 10 minutes. Off we go. Thumbs up. Oh, marron. Yeah, I feel it. I feel it a lot. Ooh, I think this is gonna be good for my neck. Holy shit. My first week was kind of painful. My neck was burning at the end of each session, but by around day 4 or 5, my neck started to hurt less. My neck is definitely less bad than it was yesterday and the day before. So clearly I'm getting used to this, which is kind of awesome. I'm surprised at how quickly my neck adapted to the exercise, though I traded neck pain for some pretty bad low back pain. Oh, that's the most painful part now. I'm pretty sure the bed being a soft surface means that I have to push pretty hard with my arms to keep my face away from the bed, and I think that causes me to overextend my back and put it in a pretty compromising position. I'm gonna try doing adult tummy time on the floor going forward to see if that helps with my low back pain, since I'll be able to keep a more neutral spine. Overall, first week, it hurt, but my neck doesn't get as tired anymore when I'm just kind of sitting around, especially at my desk. I'm not sure if that's real progress or not, and I don't want to get too excited just yet, so I guess we'll see. On to week 2.
More days, more tummy times. The floor helped with the back pain. I also started putting a pillow under my pelvis to help keep my spine more neutral.
All right, so the 10 minutes is getting way easier. My neck feels different. Stronger, maybe? I found myself having to crack my neck a lot less during the day, too. Now, I'm not totally sure that it's because of this yet. I still want to give it the full 30 days before I give it a full assessment, but there's definitely something different. Only thing left to do is just keep going, I guess. After week 2, I just focused on staying consistent. One thing about this challenge that I really like is how low effort it is. I'm already going to be on my phone for at least 10 minutes at some point in the day anyway. Why not do it while laying on my stomach on the floor? At least then, phone time has some positives. Unlike some other habits I've tried to build in the past, this one has been way easier. I'm guessing it's because it's a phone-allowed habit, unlike something like meditation, which is devoid of any screens. Tummy time is adding to the pre-existing ritual of being on my phone. I'm not trying to build a new habit that doesn't have any anchor at all. I have a feeling if you're someone who's on your phone quite a bit already, trying to add tummy time to your life will be pretty easy if you let yourself use your phone while doing it. So now that 2 weeks have gone by, I will say that I have noticed my need to crack my neck has gone down quite a bit. At first I wasn't sure if it was related to tummy time or not, but I think at this point, the correlation's pretty strong. A few other things I've noticed: slightly less tension headaches and slightly better sitting posture. My back doesn't get as tired while sitting at my desk, and that means I don't find myself slouching as quickly when I sit down to do some work. But I'm not trying to get ahead of myself here. I still have 2 weeks left to go. Speaking of the next few weeks, they're gonna be a little interesting. We're leaving for Spain for 3 weeks, and that means I'll have to keep up tummy time while we're there. The first week should be pretty easy because we'll be in a hotel, but the 2 weeks after that, we'll be in a camper van driving around Spain. I'm hopeful that I'll be able to get the challenge done in time because the target end date is the last day that we're in the hotel. I already know I'll be missing 2 days of tummy time, 1 because of traveling, and 2 because I'll be adjusting to a new time zone. But even with those 2 delayed days, the last day should still be in the hotel. Fingers crossed, nothing goes wrong. After the roughly 2 days of adjusting to the new time zone, I was able to get back to regular tummy time. And everything went according to plan for the rest of the trip. Absolutely no issues whatsoever.
Well, this trip is off to a good start. Seems I have a sinusitis, a nice little head cold.
Yeah, so things did go wrong. I was really hoping that the cold would pass faster than it did, and that I'd be able to make up the missed days during the trip, but everything just kind of spiraled downward from there. The combination of driving manual for the first time in 10 years through non-stop switchback mountains, my partner getting sick as well, and then having to plan where we'd stay every night really took all of my energy. The last thing on my mind was laying on my stomach in a cramped camper van for 10 minutes a day. Me getting sick during the trip kind of was a silver lining though. It gave me a chance to re-experience what my body was like before tummy time. And let me tell you, all the pain and annoyances came right back once I stopped doing it. The neck cracking, tension headaches, a super slouchy posture while driving. I originally thought it was being sick that was creating these problems, but it's continued since I've been back, and I'm feeling much better now. So now that I'm back, I'm gonna do tummy time again for the next week to see if it starts fixing things again. This last week of restarting feels very similar to the first week. Not as bad, but man, my neck really did weaken a lot already. But what surprised me was my neck actually got used to it again quickly. Within 3 days, a lot less pain, and today, pretty easy. Still more sore than it was before I left for Spain, but nowhere near what it was the first day that I started again. And I think this kind of proves it to me. The other point of proof that I have is today, I went to the osteopath and asked him, hey, out of curiosity, how does my neck feel compared to when I first started seeing you? His answer kind of surprised me. It's way more stable. I wasn't expecting it to be that big of a difference, but he said that the vertebrae at the base of my skull feel much better. They feel more supported, there's less play there, which is crazy because this is the only thing that I've done to help strengthen my neck. And clearly, it's working. And though I didn't do 30 days consecutively, clearly there's still been an effect on me. So I'm definitely keeping this in my rotation of things to do to strengthen my neck. Though instead of doing it every day, I'll probably knock it down to 3 to 4 times a week. But I think that's really all you need to maintain the strength after doing it for a pretty intense consecutive period. So would I recommend adult tummy time to everyone? Honestly, yeah. I don't see why not. It's a really simple thing to set up, super easy to do, 10 minutes a day. Give it a shot. There are a few tips that I would give to anyone who wants to try adult tummy time though. 1, don't do it on the bed. You could maybe get away with doing it on a couch, but even then, I don't think so. You need a fairly hard surface, which is why I landed on the floor with a yoga mat. Otherwise, you'll probably find yourself with pretty bad back extension and some pretty gnarly low back pain like I had. 2, make sure to prop your pelvis up with some pillows. It'll help get you a more neutral back and prevent you again from overextending or arching your back and getting that low back pain. It'll also help work your neck muscles a bit more. Because you're lying more flat, you'll be in a position where your neck has to work a bit harder to keep your head up. And 3, make sure whatever you're watching or reading or doing while you do this can lay pretty flat on the floor. Trying to use a laptop or anything like that, I found again I was overextending my back quite a bit, and I was also not really putting my neck in a position to work hard enough. With all that said, go out and try adult tummy time and please report back. I would genuinely be curious to get a larger sample size of people trying this thing and letting me know how they find it. So leave a comment down below and let me know how you found it after doing it a week. If you don't feel like commenting here, you can find me on Blue Sky or Instagram and let me know that way. Because again, I'm really genuinely curious to see how this helps people. I guess babies have been onto something this whole time. Who would have thought? That's it for now. See you in the next one.